So today we're going to talk about an explanation text. Now it sounds complicated, but it's not very complicated at all. So an explanation text, you saw a good example of an explanation text in your learner's books on page 81 that we did earlier this week. It was all about the giant crystal cave. So an explanation text is a piece of writing that explains something. So it gives you more information and explains to you about something. So I'm sure lots of you had never heard of the giant crystal cave before, but after reading that, you knew more information about it. So it's a piece of writing that gives you information and explains something. So we'll look at different parts of an explanation text, and the first part, as you can see, is a title. So just like a story, a title. So here the title is The Giant Crystal Cave. Again, after reading the title, it's pretty obvious what it's going to be about. The next thing to look at is headings. So headings are almost like mini titles within the text. So rather than just writing a big story, it breaks it up and it's easy to see what we're going to talk about first. So the first heading is, what is the giant crystal cave? And then it gives an explanation. The next heading was, how was it discovered? The next one, where is the cave? And then we have two more. How did the crystals form? And then conditions inside the cave. So looking at the page, it's very clear what each paragraph is going to be about because of the headings. So topic sentences, which we did earlier this week, are very important in explanation texts. Each paragraph should have a topic sentence. So if you look at the example where the arrow is pointing, so the heading is, how was it discovered? The first sentence is, the cave was discovered in the year 2000 by miners. That's a topic sentence. We know now that it was discovered by miners, and then the rest of the paragraph will give some more information about that. So it's also a good idea to include some pictures on an explanation text. That's because pictures make things very easy to understand, because rather than describing it, you can just show it very quickly. It's like the expression we spoke about in class, saying a picture is worth 1,000 words. So it's very easy to describe something by just showing it in one or two pictures. And then a diagram. Now, I'm making a separate video about diagrams, but a diagram is just a way to show information. So if you look at the diagram, here is the orange boxes, and it's just showing what happened first, then what happened second, then third, then fourth, then fifth. So it's almost like a graph. It's just an easy way of showing information in a kind of picture way. And explanation texts are written in an impersonal style that we spoke about last week. So an impersonal style is a way you would write to someone you do not know. You wouldn't use lots of slang words. It would be formal writing. So that's basically what an explanation text is. Formal, informal, impersonal writing, telling you more information and explaining something.